Hello friends, this is Kevin and I am here to show you some different ways to take video that is on your devices and get it onto your television screen. This is something that's been of interest to folks at CPC because some have been watching church via Facebook on their televisions, which has been a better experience for them. So I have done some experimenting here at home, and I'm going to show you some different techniques for connecting your devices to the television in case you want to do that on your own. Now, all televisions are different and they all offer different features and so forth, but a lot of them that connect to the internet now offer connectivity to a lot of different services. You can see that this one that we have here, you can watch Netflix on this TV or Amazon Prime, or you can go to YouTube. So if you're looking to watch a YouTube video such as a recording of a church service, now this isn't going to work with Facebook Live, but if you're looking for, a recording of a service such that CPC does, for instance, then you can just use the app to go and watch something later. So let's put in Christ Presbyterian. So go from here. There we go. All right, so we have a few different things that can be watched here. Oh. And let's just do a worship from back in October. And there you go. So if it's a YouTube video that you want to watch, if you have the YouTube app on your television, then you can just watch it on there, provided your TV is hooked up to the internet. It just might take a little bit of searching, as you saw me just do. Let's say you've got something on your device and you want to project that to the TV. We're going to take a look at that next. Next, we have an Android device, and I have this Android phone opened up to the YouTube app, and we're just going to look through here and find the service of Lessons and Carols, and that's going to start playing on the phone. And that's fine. If I've got my headphones in or something like that, it might sound nice, but we might want to try to get this on a bigger screen. If you look up here at that little symbol right there, it's like a TV screen with like a little Wi-Fi 3 stripes down in the bottom left corner. That is a universal casting symbol. And what casting is when you take the video from your device and, if the device and your TV are on the same network, ideally you'll be able to throw the video up on that other screen. So I clicked that, and now I have I have this list of different things that I can put the video onto, and if I choose one of those, then it should project that through to the television. And we'll see what happens here. And there it goes. Now your television might have a name. It might say something like LG Web OS or something of that sort. But anyway, you might even have to install a piece of software on your phone to make it work with your TV. But see, here's the phone that I'm sending it from, and then you can see that it's there on the television screen. Not every television will let you cast to it. Some don't have the capability at all, and sometimes there's a compatibility difference. I tried to cast from my iPad from Facebook to the television upstairs, and it didn't work. It's an older television, and so I'm going to show you a different solution for that using cables here in a moment. I came down and did a test in the basement then, and I found that it worked. So again, you try these different things and see what works best for you. And so that's what we're going to do here. I'll show you an example of, again, Facebook, where we're trying to get Facebook from the iPad onto the television. So what that looks like here is we're on the Facebook page on my iPad. We scroll down through here until we come to a video. Here's a video here, and we start to play that. We want to get to that little casting symbol up in the corner, and I can see it hiding up there. Again, it looks kind of shaped like a rectangle with the 3 little stripes. And I tap that. Then down at the bottom of the page, it gives me some choices. At some point, I labeled my TV as Basement TV. So I select that one. Now the iPad is connecting. And there you go. So now we are watching
Good morning,
Facebook
everyone.
on the TV, on the
Please
bigger
continue
screen.
to greet one another in the comments and welcome friends and
So say you are trying to connect from Facebook to your television and it's not going to let you cast. Your TV doesn't do that, or they're incompatible, or whatever the situation might be. Like I said before, there might be an app available for your device that you can go and download to facilitate that. But what we're going to look at right now is a way that you can connect to your television over a cable and throw the picture up on the TV that way, as well as the sound. If you have a flat screen TV, you've probably run into a cable like this before. It's called an HDMI cable. You can pay all sorts of different amounts for them anymore. At first they were very expensive. Now you can get affordable ones. And so that's going to come into play here. In order to connect to the television, you're going to need an HDMI cable. Now the iPad itself does not have an HDMI port. Some laptops do. And so you can connect to a laptop to a television over an HDMI port, and that's a solution for doing Zoom or Facebook or whatever, having that picture appear on your TV screen. But iPads and iPhones, they have a different kind of port, Lightning port. And so what we need to do is get an adapter that'll let us connect this port to the television. You'll see a lot of adapters like this available. You can buy one at Best Buy. I've seen them for sale there. They're the genuine Apple branded ones. I have bought them before where they weren't the genuine Apple ones, and they didn't work. And so it's kind of hit or miss sometimes whether it'll work or not. If you buy the one from Apple, I think it costs $30 to $40, so they are somewhat expensive, but if you're going to use it frequently, you might get your money's worth. They have 2 little ports here. One is an HDMI port, which will connect to that cable over there, and then it's got another Lightning port. Sometimes if you're watching something for a long time, you don't want your phone or your iPad to run out of battery, and so you can plug your charging cable into here. And that way your device will continue to get electricity and it won't lose battery while it is projecting up to the screen. So what this looks like then is you connect the adapter to your iPad. We already have power connected to this, and we'll pretend that we have that plugged in. We're not going to be doing this for that long, so I'm not worried about using up my battery. Then you take the HDMI cable, connect it to the adapter, and then you need to either free up, or if you might even have an extra available port on your TV for that HDMI cable. So we're going to walk this around the side. We're fortunate with this television that we have some free HDMI ports on the side. Sometimes they're on the back, those are a little bit harder to get to, but this television has them right here on the side. So I'm gonna go to the one here that's labeled HDMI 3. There we go. And plug it. All right. We plugged into HDMI 3, but the TV's not looking at that right now. It's looking at my TiVo. Every TV has a different control for choosing input. This one right here, I'm going to choose HDMI 3 down below, and we'll see what happens here. There we go. So now we've got that hardwire connection to the television. We're going to start up Lessons and Carols and see how that goes. There we go. So there you have it, a few different ways of getting what's on your device up on your TV screen. Like I said, devices differ and TVs especially differ, but look for that casting app when you're watching something on your phone. If it can find your TV, that's a really easy way to get the video and the sound up onto your television. If that doesn't work for you, there are some hardwiring choices. If you use a laptop, it might have an HDMI port. If it doesn't have HDMI, you might be able to get an adapter for that to connect your laptop. I've shown you, you can get an adapter for an iPad. They're available for other types of tablets and devices as well to do that hardwire connection. And then it's just a matter of finding the right input, make a note of which HDMI port you plug into, and you should be able to get that up on your screen. I hope you found this helpful and that you enjoy church on the big screen. Thank you.